Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV. I cover all things blockchain, metaverse, crypto, NFTs, all that good stuff. But anyway, just back with another beginner series video. This is going to be covering, just breaking down, just starting getting the NFTs, as far as specifically NFT marketplaces. Again, this is going to be a short video, not a long, lengthy one, so just don't want to have overwhelming of information to consume. We're going to start off with NFTs. There's going to be part 2 and 3 series to follow up, just depending on how this video goes and how much depth of information. But let's get into it. So for today's video, we're going to be covering NFT marketplaces. What is an NFT marketplace? The place at which you're actually going to start when you actually want to get into NFTs is where you're actually going to buy them, where you actually be able to get them, whether it's metaverses, whether it's a music collectible, whatever type of collectible you're looking for. You have to go to a marketplace to first discover it. So then we'll get into other aspects as far as what is the NFT specifically, how you can create one, and further just more breakdowns along the way. But let's get into it. What is an NFT marketplace? An NFT marketplace is an online platform where users can discover, buy, sell, and trade non-fungible tokens. These tokens represent ownership of unique digital assets such as art, music, virtual real estate, collectibles, and more. Unlike cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, which are fungible and can be exchanged from one-to-one basis, NFTs are one of a kind and cannot be replicated. NFT marketplaces act as intermediaries and facilitate interaction between creators and collectors in the NFT space. So just even getting in with NFT marketplaces, I know I'm going to go into some examples, but NFTs is just anything as far as having digital ownership, digital real estate, collectibles, whether it's art, whether it's some form of utility that's tied with a token. It's just all about having that one-of-one kind, because they have so many pieces and collections. But an NFT marketplace is where you're going to purchase each of those type of collections and filter by chain and category type. But I'll show you that further in this video. So let's actually just scroll through some of this. So discoverability, NFT marketplaces serve as curated galleries. So you have buying and selling. Users can list their NFTs for sale and make purchases with these marketplaces. You have ownership transfer. NFT marketplaces ensure secure of the ownership from the seller and the buyer, and you have rarity and provenance. NFT marketplaces often display information about the rarity and provenance of the NFT, allowing collectors to make informed decisions. So we're actually going to cover centralized versus decentralized marketplaces. In today's video, we're going to definitely cover decentralized marketplaces. That's where it's going to show you multiple blockchains, but we're going to just skim through this to show comparisons between the two. So centralized NFT marketplaces controlled by a company or organization. Decentralized operate on the blockchain, reducing a single entity. Then you have ownership verification, relies on blockchain technology for transparent and decentralized ownership verification. Reliance on a central authority for verifying ownership. Then you have security, there's different processes within the speed of transactions, flexibility, and then let's go down to trust. So trust is established through a transparency on the blockchain technology, what we just covered just in different previous videos, like smart contracts, and then trust relies on a central authority. So I'll have to just show just many other videos, but it's so much to cover. But we're specifically going to be going into the centralized marketplaces, giving you a wide option of just cross-chain options depending on what chain you recommend, and then you can use default llama to just target where liquidity is coming from and what marketplaces you would like to buy on. But yeah, centralized NFT marketplaces, and they show like the differences, so you can kind of skim through that. Contextualizing NFT marketplace is it a platform that makes it simple to store and sell NFTs. These tokens are generally available for purchase at auction at a set price. To use an NFT marketplace, you need a crypto wallet to store and trade your best NFTs. To users had to create an account, upload digital artwork, and sell their work on the marketplace. So it just shows like different functionalities. Before we understand how to build an NFT marketplace, it's essential to know how NFT marketplace functions from a client's perspective. In fact, all NFT platforms follow the same procedure. For instance, NFT is a non-fungible token exchange platform. You may open your store in a matter of minutes, provide options for minting, selling, and buying. Users must log in, create an account, then they get access with their fees. Users can list their assets by uploading goods. The next step is to put the product on sell for the market, and then once you get a buyer. So the NFT marketplace deploys smart contracts, a type of transaction protocol. The protocol controls the connections between the supplier and the buyer. So it just shows just how smart contracts are formed, just automated into these different NFT marketplace types. And then this is the type of NFT marketplaces. We're going to be going over general NFT marketplaces. General marketplaces are the most common form type of NFT platforms. They act as an extensive hub, diverse range of NFTs spanning from digital art, real estate. Notable examples include OpenSea and Rariable. These platforms are witnessing a surge in popularity in regions like Asia Pacific and Europe. This often grows and aligns with flourishing regional digital art movements, vibrant gaming communities. I know you have ones like art, gaming, you have music NFT marketplaces. So there's so many different type of marketplaces tied in with the blockchain, tied in with the realm of utility. There's so many different ways how you can categorize it, by sports, by music, by entertainment, by this, that, and the third. So many different categories, even by anime. So a lot of different categories of subsectors of NFTs is just looking to make a shift into Web3, because it's a new way of crowdsourcing and bringing people together in these NFT marketplaces where they go do that. So they have applications for NFT marketplaces, digital art, swapping, video games, security. Significant features to look for in a marketplace app for NFT: a shop front or a storefront that functions as a dashboard is expecting and thriving NFT marketplaces. It provides users with ample information they'll need, like asset owner, title, price, description, archives, payment gateways, or more. So you search, the use of filters. We're actually just going to go through all this and just show, and then you can just build an NFT marketplace. They have just a lot of other things you can get into, but I'm not going to just go super in depth with this video, but it just shows you a lot. Just drop a link to this article and just show, and then you can actually just read and get into it. Even they have NBA Top Shots, which is a unique sports-focused marketplace developed in collaboration with the NBA and WNBA, utilizing the Flow blockchain that stands out, offering accessibility to users without background in cryptocurrency. The platform focuses on sports-related NFTs in partnership with major leagues to make it a distinctive player in the NFT space. So it shows NFT marketplaces, legal and ethical consideration to keep in mind. So it shows intellectual property rights in the NFT realm. Understanding intellectual property rights, IP, is key. There's a misconception that purchasing an NFT automatically grants all associated IP rights. However, like copyright, a trademark must be transferred and are inherently part of the NFT sale. So it just shows like legal shipping compliance. So it's just many things to go over, but in today's video, we're definitely just going to go over NFT marketplaces and cover that. Let's go over to our next article. NFT Marketplace is a beginner guide. We're going to actually scroll through this. Do you keep hearing about people buying digital cats, NBA moments, or profile pics, or cartoon apes, but have no idea where they're getting these non-fungible tokens, NFTs? Don't worry, we got you covered. NFTs are unique tokens that represent ownership of something inherently distinct and scarce, whether it be physical or digital items such as artwork, a soundtrack, collectible, or in-game item, or real estate. Unlike regular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or fiat money, like the US dollar, these type of assets cannot be mutually exchanged from one another because each token has a specific value on its unique traits and characteristics. So it shows what is an NFT marketplace. In order to access the use of these types of marketplaces, you want to set up the following. You have to have a crypto wallet, which we had covered before. You can look at the past videos. You'll need to set up a crypto wallet that's compatible with the blockchain that supports the NFT you wish to buy. For example, if you plan to buy or sell NFTs based on Ethereum blockchain, you will need to use a compatible Ethereum wallet such as MetaMask. The amount of coins you will need to provide, you will need to pre-fund your wallet before buying, listing, or minting an NFT. Again, you will find out which cryptocurrencies are supported by the marketplace you intend to use, and you have to have a user account. You will need to set up an account on particular platforms you wish to purchase NFT from. So I just want to cover this. Is very important. Just going over a crypto wallet, just what is it, how many coins you have to have, because this is what's going to allow you to set up the flow and the process on how to navigate through these different NFT marketplaces. Which cryptocurrency is that NFT on? Okay, you have to add that cryptocurrency to match the purchase of that NFT. So you can't take Cardano and go purchase something from Polygon, or you can't take this crypto and purchase something over there. It has to be in direct line on where that blockchain is located and on that blockchain ecosystem. So NFT blockchain options, so you have Binance, Flow, Tron, Polkadot, Solana, Cosmos, Wax. So it just shows just the process, buying, selling, and minting the NFTs, just stuff that we went over before. You have ones that we're actually going to check out. OpenSea, this is the most established universal NFT marketplaces. You can find non-fungible tokens representing ownership of a wide variety of things, including artwork, sports collectibles, virtual worlds, trading cards, and domain names. You have Rariable, Super Rare, Nifty Gateway, so many different other ones. But yeah, just a lot to look into this article. Again, guys, this is just going to be a general overview and breakdown, but let's get into some examples. We're going to do a wrap-up video to close out today. So we can just see, we go to OpenSea. So OpenSea is just an NFT marketplace. So you can just look up all the NFTs. You can track by the latest hour, what's actually trending, what just got released. Then you can look at like the 6-hour chart. Okay, this is what the 6-hour chart looks like. You can go check out, you can go filter by chain. So it shows it has ones on Zora. It'll show you it has ones on Avalanche, Blast. So let's check out the Blast and just see what that's looking like. Let's see if we can look at the last 7 days. So these are just projects that trended over the last 7 days. And then you can hit view all. And then you can go by art. You can go by gaming. This is where you hit your login link. So you hit your login link there. Just different things, memberships, PFP, photography, music. So they have a lot of music NFTs. People can just purchase music on here. So there's just so many ways on how you can look into an NFT. You can see what chain it's on, what you want to look at, and it just changed right there. So it just shows music NFTs where you can purchase them at. So it's just so much stuff that you could be able to look into when it comes to like NFT marketplaces. But again, just don't want to overwhelm you, but this is just to give you a general breakdown in terms of how different things are going. Let's actually click on the Twitter. So we actually just click and see on OpenSea. This is some of the latest tweets, just things they got going on. So you can check out the Twitter, just get into like different social platforms, be able to interact with members of the community, see what the latest and catalyst is for that. But OpenSea is just one where you can go check out. You can be able to get in the job stats, just log in, create an account. You do have to use a MetaMask wallet for this, but it's just a lot to be able to get into. But that's just one I want to show you. Next is Rariable. So we have Rariable. This is where you can create and just have different NFT collections. Again, it just shows you many different collections, shows you all the different chains that's available. So we have Pudgy Penguins, that's a top project, and that's one that you'll even see on OpenSea. We can actually just click on it. You can see just the prices of different ones. If you just click buy now, it's one of the top ones that had IPs with Walmart. Let's see if we can just click and just see that 10.89 ETH over $27,000. So these NFTs can sell just depending on what rare and tier that you got. If you're in the right communities, just in the right places. So it's just a lot that comes with NFTs. So it can be very lucrative, but it can also be dry as well. So you have Ethereum, Celo, Moonbeam, Etherlink, List, Polygon, Base. So many different ones, just the same thing. You can filter by like 1 hour, 1 day, 7 days, 30 days, filter by chain. So it's just so much that you could do and explore. You could just see and go from different marketplace to marketplace just to figure out which one is going to be the best option. You can find it at a lower price. But the same thing, you can just go down here, just look at the Discord, join the Instagram, stay up to date with the X account, and just see what the latest is going on here. And then my last one I want to get into is Magic Eden. So Magic Eden is another popular place. They have launchpad drops, just seeing like the biggest movers, new collections, being able to look at the latest sales, just so much stuff that you could be able to get into. It just has the same format, just tracking about 6 hours, 7 days, 30 days, just so much that you could be able to look at. They had to last for the 10 minutes, just seeing what's popping off, just seeing what's launched. Projects will launch on Magic Eden as far as their mint. And then you can click on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, Base. So I imagine different marketplaces, the goal is just to add more cross-chain options as these blockchains become more interoperable. But that's just the last one that I wanted to go over for you. But anyway, just don't want to drag this video too long. That's a quick wrap up for today on NFT marketplaces. Just giving you a general overview and breakdown of getting into my overview and wrap up today's video. What's good, guys? Just back with another recap video, just recapping of NFT marketplaces, specifically cross-chain, and just giving you a plethora of options on how you just move and just navigate through the space.
I know I didn't show every single marketplace that's ever existed and just everything tied into that video. It's impossible to put all this in 15 minutes, but I'll promise to just look to do part 2 in series 3, 2, and 4 if needed, as far as just going on just within this, because there's a lot to cover, even with the realm of NFTs, and then even by just rarity and just looking at that, as far as looking at the rarity type of NFT, what's makes more NFT cost more than another, just by the trace. But we'll get in that specifically. I know we covered NFT marketplaces and what's actually going to motivate you to get into NFT marketplaces and actually just engage and interact. Well, the first thing I'll say is you just get enhanced opportunities, especially from a cross-chain perspective that supports multiple chains and networks. Then you'll be able to get access and exposed to more. You can look through different collections, being able to get opportunities and make flexible how you route and move versus somebody that's only tied to one exchange on one particular platform. If that platform is dried up, if that blockchain is dried up, then they ran out of options. Next thing you get is just future proofing for setting yourself up for new trends. So as you get into NFTs, you'll notice different trends, different metas take off. So if you recognize that pattern on another chain early, you can position yourself that way. So it's just ways on how you can strategically leverage. And then my last thing I'll say is you get access to community building. Community building from meeting people that have different experiences on other ecosystems, how they bought like different NFTs. You can learn from others' experience. Then you can share different alpha as far as different leads on, hey, I got the hot new lead on this chain, or this NFT's hot buy that's going to go up this amount. So you can be able to get access to like the community building. So there's so many different benefits. But that's a wrap up and an overview for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you share the video. Also join the Discord server. I'll leave a link below. I'll catch you in the next one.